I will try to tell some jokes. Come straight out of Atlanta. So who was a little kid in the 90s? Anybody else? That was the last great decade of kids. We used to go outside. Like nowadays, if you see a kid outside, you see his mom like 3 feet behind him. Just making sure he doesn't get exposed to soda or some guy's dick. Because they're so afraid of pedophiles, man. They don't realize that all the pedophiles are home on the internet, because that's where the kids are. We used to go outside without even warning our parents, man. They assumed it was safe. They look outside, they see one groundskeeper, they figure, okay, fuck it, there's witnesses. It'll be good. So like we would just be running around playing on shit we're not even supposed to play on, like old AC generators. I thought to blow up. We're using it as a fort. Or we're playing like what, tackle football in a parking lot. And you knew somebody got hurt because then you'd see 30 kids outside one apartment. Remember that shit? Fucking. The mom would come out to this audience of kids, we're fucking dragging this crying after the kid, and we're saying shit like, oh, he got so much air! Or, fuck, he went out screaming! Or what's worse than that is when blood is involved, because then we don't deliver shit. Now, imagine 30 kids delivering a heads up of where we left his ass, like face down, parking lot F. What sucks about kids, man, is we don't know how to deliver bad news. We assume all grown-ups can just handle anything. We put no filter on it. We'll just walk right up like, hey, you know how the mufflers kind of like stick out before on the Oldsmobiles? Corey's face landed on it, but he caught the ball. He still got the ball. And then they freak out. They start asking, like, why didn't you bring my kid? And they're like, man, I can't get covered in that much blood. I'm sorry. If I get blood all over my brand new hand-me-downs, they just walk into my mom's apartment, fuck, I might flick her off on the way in the door. Flick her off with this crooked-ass middle finger. I don't know how this should happen. You know, for years I flick people off, and the response is just kind of like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck you too! Alright, so it's starting to get kind of cold out there. Or at least it's fucking trying to. I don't know. But that kind of means that cold toilet seats are starting to come back. Nothing more of a reminder of how cold life is when you try to sit down and it instantly sticks to your ass. So you jump up, but it's still stuck to your ass. You just kind of slam it up and down. And they're so bad that the opposite is worse. You think a warm toilet seat would feel better, but it doesn't. It feels creepy as fuck. Like I love being warmed by blankets or campfires, but leftover ass heat is just not on my list. You know? I remember in high school, I used to do so much acid to the point where anytime I was exposed, I had to check my reality. Like, example, if I'm taking a shit in a school stall, I gotta make sure I'm really in that stall, not just shitting in the middle of the classroom. God forbid it's a warm toilet seat, because I'm all paranoid that I'm shitting in the fat kid's lap. Hope I don't lose anybody on this next one. So when I went to high school in Atlanta, man, I went to high school with all these rich, spoiled ass kids that would try to act all punk rock, try to be in a punk band, wear tight pants, torn shirts, but their moms bought them that shit. You know, it's like I couldn't respect them. They lived in 3-story houses. I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment hidden behind a Steinmart. I mean, I couldn't really respect them for shit. I always wanted to go to England, find that one fucking leftover hardcore punk rocker, you know, the one guy that got kicked out of the Sex Pistols, fucking bring him to America, set him loose in the suburbs. You just have them show up at their house and kick the fucking door open to the... Hey, when we gonna start a fucking punk band, man? When we gonna start the punk band? What are you doing? Hey, what's your name, little girlie? My name is Tyler. Fuck you, your name's Birmingham. You're gonna be my bass player. You're gonna slap that bass like your dad slaps your fucking mom. Like, and you're gonna play the drums. I want you to bang those fucking drums like I banged my ugly girlfriend. But you'll be like, bang, 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 bang. Can you please stop punching me in the arm? Fuck you! I'll fucking punch your mom in the vagina. Friend will come down, their mom will come downstairs like, hey Connor, does your friend want any bagel bites? Fuck you! I'll eat your fucking dog while it's still screaming. If you shake it first. But still, fuck! Then I want you to grab the guitar and be like, excuse me, my dad's not gonna like what you did to the front door. Fuck you! I'll bite his fucking nose off and piss on him! I want you to grab the guitar, I want you to be like, and I'm gonna grab the mic and be like, hey! This first song's called Fuck You and Fuck the Queen! Like, 1, 2, 3, 4! I can't do that voice anymore before I put any more spit on this microphone. But, and not only my voice dry as shit right now. So, I had a friend of mine bought a Tough Book. You guys know what a Tough Book is? It's a laptop that you can just uselessly slam on the ground in front of your friends and then turn it back on like an asshole. And be like, hey, look, the desktop still came up. So I had a friend that got one. A month later, I have seen him do this at least 100 times. We're on the Metro River platform, and I'm assuming I'm going to see it at some point. So I suggest that he throws it off the platform. I don't even finish my sentence. He's like, Toma! He fucking throws it off past the platform, all the way down into the parking lot. And I'm watching this shit just drop and drop and drop. Eventually, it's going to hit the ground. And right before it hits the ground, it explodes into 100 pieces. He nudges me. He's like, yo, I'll bet you $10 I can still turn it on. And then some guy catches it. It just starts running down the street. It's like, look, there's nothing he can do because the only escalator is going up. And me, like, at moments like that, you're obligated to comfort your friend, but I got ways of fucking that up. So I'm just like, yo, I'll bet you $10 he can still turn it on. Alright, you guys, my name's Cody Reyes. And roll time.
Give it up for Cody Reyes. Stone. Execution. Let's do this. Can I get a third up here? A third of the third party.